Hey guys, welcome to our 8th installment in our Halloween series. I've got my friend Caitlin here. She came to me and said that she wanted to be a pretty but scary mermaid, and I went, okay. So I'm starting by giving her some scales because one of her requests was to have exposed scales. So I actually had pre-made these scales in February of this year using gelatin. I will actually link the video that I watched for this. It was by Glam Gore, because Mikey is bae, and she knows what she's doing. So yeah, I followed her recipe for gelatin and I colored it and we did the thing. And you're gonna see Caitlin take a bajillion selfies. Literally every selfie you could think of she takes because she just does. Sped you along a little bit. So I laid down rows of scales using latex and then the gelatin scales. And now I'm adding the wound around that using latex and cotton. I lay down the latex first, then add the cotton, and then add more latex so that the cotton is malleable and I can sculpt it however I'd like. Also, just to throw this in there's no opening to this video, and that's because I didn't film one when the look was done. We were kind of on a time crunch because she was going to a party, and yeah, so we didn't film an intro, but you still got the video. So now I'm going in with a sculpting tool and I'm just moving the cotton and latex around to make it look more open so you see more of the scales. And then I'm going in with this palette that I bought online, and it has no name, so I have no idea who it's from. And then I go in and I'm adding shading around her chest in that blue color, and it does match the bra that she made. And I basically contour with this color. I put it along her neck, around the shadows of her chest, down around her collarbones, but I leave the actual bones exposed, so it's kind of like a sinking in color. And then I also contour her face with that same color. And she got excited because I yelled for my husband to bring me the Midnight Mermaid collection from Wet n Wild. And she's like, oh my gosh, mermaid stuff. Now going in with a purple color and essentially going over the blue. She's very excited about the green color in the collection. And then I take my Kat Von D Alchemist palette. And if you don't know what the Alchemist palette is a duochrome highlighting quad. And I'm taking two of the colors. So it's the emerald green and the blue sapphire. I'm using that to highlight the high points of her face. So her cheek, her nose, her forehead, her cupid's bow, her chin, her collarbones. Eventually I get her stomach. You know, all of the essentials, especially when you're a mermaid. And then I'm taking the NYX glitter primer, or their glitter glue, and I'm laying that on the high points as well. And then I go in with some iridescent octagonal shape scale glitter. I don't really know how else to explain it. I got it at Michael's many moons ago, and it's pretty flippin' awesome. I love using it for like snakes and mermaids because it gives you that iridescent vibe. Now taking the NYX white eye primer, and she is already wearing makeup, and I just sort of wanted to add to it, and I am going to be using a liquid metallic eyeshadow, and I wanted it to stand out, which you see here because the camera died, and you didn't see what I did at first, which was lay a little bit of purple above her crease line, and then put the black down. And it's because we were bad noodles and we didn't pay attention to the camera not recording. Now she makes the most awkward, like fishy face, so we're just going to slow it down so you guys can enjoy this. Oh yeah. Yep, that's the stuff right. Oh, yep. Good stuff. All right, back to it. Running some purple under her eye. Now I'm taking a bruise wheel and I'm taking a deep purple color and I'm giving veining. The whole idea behind this is she's turning into the siren as her scales are showing, and it's kind of spreading almost like an infection. That was my initial thought, was, oh, she's turning, so it's like an infection. I'm weird, guys. I'm just weird. Go with it though, it works. Another selfie. Then I take a beauty sponge that I've torn holes into, and I take it into the bruise wheel, and I start going in on the exposed skin. I use red, green, and I think the dark maroony color and a little bit of the blue to give it the colors that it has. And I use both a beauty sponge and a brush. And then we took a selfie together. And then I was like, oh wait, let's make the scales pop out some more. So I take some of the blue sapphire color and I run it over the scales to make them shiny. And then I add veining coming out from the scale wound. And she Snapchats this, so that's why she's all like moving the phone around. Because she's Snapchatting it. And then because she's a siren, we add scab blood. And scab blood is life. So, scab blood, yeah! And then I put a little bit of that scab blood too around the outer perimeter of the wound. I don't want to hide the work I just did. And then I take a textured sponge and I kind of spread it out a little bit. And that's really all I did. The only things that you're missing is that I do add the lipstick. I did color her eyebrows, as you see here, a really pretty blue color. But yeah, we added the lipstick and she went to a costume contest and she rocked that ish. And yeah, that's it. Really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. If you like what you see, click that subscribe button. Maybe hit the notification bell. You'll know when I'll upload. And I hope that you guys have a great day and stay safe.